Hey, Royal Fam, it's Queen. And listen, if you've got kids who are about to be home for the holidays, you're going to want to hear this. Or just adult that loves to color or colors for stress relief. You know what time it is, right? School breaks, snow days, mom, I'm bored every 5 minutes. And if your little ones love to color, you already know they go through coloring books like crazy. One day you buy a fresh book and 2 days later, done, finished, can we get another one? And have you seen coloring book prices on Amazon lately? They have gone up, especially the new ones people are putting out this year. And I get it, cost of production is real, but when your kids are flying through books like that, it adds up fast. Now, whether you're a parent trying to keep your kids entertained without breaking the bank, a teacher looking for classroom activities, or someone trying to sell coloring books on KDP or other platforms, what I'm about to show you is going to change the game for you. I'm talking about creating unlimited custom coloring books and pages in minutes. High quality, unique designs without spending a fortune or needing any design skills. And trust me, as someone who has made coloring books after testing this thing out, I was genuinely impressed. So stick with me because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to use this tool like a pro. And your Royal Fam is about to eat good this holiday season. Let's get into it. All right, let's start from the dashboard. Over on the left-hand side, you've got all your options laid out. We're talking image to coloring pages, text to coloring pages, coloring book generator, name coloring page generator, colorized drawing, birthday coloring page generator, batch mode, and online coloring. Now we'll be diving into a few of these today, and trust me, you're gonna love what you see. Let's kick things off with image to coloring book page. Here's the thing, everything on this website is super easy to use. The layout is pretty much the same for most of the options, so there's no guessing game. You're not gonna get lost, I promise. At the top, you upload your content. Just click Upload Image and grab whatever image you want to use from your computer. Easy peasy. Then below that, they've got some options for you. Preserve faces, remove background, and upscale. You can toggle those on and off whenever you want. Now the upscale feature, that's for premium users only. Below that, you've got the option for how many images you want to generate at one time. They actually recommend you do more than one. You can go up to 4. Then you've got options to set it to private and remove watermark, which are both premium features. And listen, I gotta say this, they have the tiniest watermark I've ever seen. Like, I didn't even bother removing most of mine. It's that small. At the bottom, you'll see the Generate button, and it'll show you how many credits you'll use. For this one, it's 2 credits for 1 generation. To see information about your generated images, just click on the image on the right-hand side. It'll take you to a page where you can see it all enlarged and pretty. At the top, you've got 2 other tabs. The next one shows you the original image, and the next one gives you a slider comparison, which I really like. Over on the right-hand side, you have your download options, and below that, it shows all the options you chose when generating the image, like what model you used, what you toggled on or off. And you can even change your public or private setting right from here. Oh, and that watermark, it's right here. See how super small it is? Told you. All right, you should recognize this one. And let me tell you what really impressed me. It got all the words correct, even the name on Nova's collar. I know big image generators that fail to spell the name on a chain or collar correctly. Like at that point, your girl has to decide, do I keep it or do I keep wasting credits, you know? And I will say, I only generated all of these one time. One time. Now on this one right here, braids are usually hard to generate or copy. And look, they look good. I did try this picture again in another section and it didn't catch the braids. But like I said, I only did these once. We know it can do it from this one, so it can be done. I just didn't want to regenerate anything. I was putting this thing to the test because I know what most systems can and can't do or what they struggle with. And I'll say it, I'm impressed. Now let me show you all of the ones I generated for you. Wait till you see these. Okay, let's jump over to the text to coloring book option. This part right here, game changer. You've got your prompt box and an option above that to enhance the prompt. Now let me say this, if you've generated coloring book pages before, this is nothing like that. You don't have to keep saying, generate a coloring book page, bold lines, black and white, make it colorable, or any of that nonsense. Just put in a simple prompt. That's it. With this, you type in your prompt and it'll tweak it on the back end for you. I did use this option on my generations and it worked beautifully. Below the prompt box, you've got your difficulty levels: toddlers 2 to 5, children 5 to 10, teenagers 10 to 18, and adults 18 plus. So you can really customize this for whoever you're creating for. Below that, you have your dimensions: default, square, or landscape. Then you've got the number of generations and your premium options again: private, high print quality, and remove watermark. Then your generate button. For this one, it's 1 credit for 1 generation. Now you can look at your generations on the right-hand side like before. When you click on an image, it will take you so you can see the image and all the information you used to generate it. You have a prompt, and I forgot to mention on these pages, you have an online coloring option we will talk about later. And for text to image, you have the option to regenerate. Now I'm going to show you some I generated with their prompts so you can see just how simple they are. You're going to be shocked. No complicated prompts needed. Now, I'm going to save the best for last, but first, let me show you a couple more features real quick. These are honestly so fun. You've got your name coloring page generator. You input your text here, then choose your font, style, and size. The next two are optional. You can choose if you want your text to have any patterns inside of it. They've got 4 presets: stripe, wave, swirl, and star. Or you can enter one yourself in the space below. Then below that, you can add images around your elements. They've got presets like flower, butterfly, cake, which is a birthday cake, and heart, plus a box for you to type in your own idea if you're feeling creative. Below that are your dimensions again: default, square, and landscape. Then you've got the number of generations and your premium options, again for private and remove watermark. Now let's take a look at some I generated, some using the presets and some I entered myself. FYI, you can stack the elements in the text and element around text options. You will see on the last slide I mixed that one. Now, they also have a birthday coloring page generator, which I thought was super cute. Perfect if you've got a party coming up or just want to make something special. You put the text you want here, then add your theme. It even has an Inspire Me option, which is clutch if you're stuck. So if you wanted something like unicorn, let's say you're having a unicorn-themed party, put that here. Then you've got your font style, difficulty levels, dimensions, number of generations, and your premium features again: private, high print quality, and remove watermark. Then your generate button. Now the name and birthday page generations are 1 credit per generation. So if you crank it up to 4 like I have it, now it's 4 credits. Let's look at some I generated for you. These came out so good. Now, for all of you who have kids, or if you like coloring yourself, you've got the option to color online using the online coloring page. This feature is honestly adorable. Just click on whatever you want to color and you can start coloring right away. You can also get to this by clicking on anything you generated, and on the right-hand side, you will see this option, like I showed you before. You've got your color palette options, though some of the fancy colors like blends and patterns are premium options. Below that, you've got your tool options, like eraser, fill-in, and different paintbrushes. Now my favorite thing on this page, the detect border option. As you see now, I have it on, so I can't color outside of the area I'm working on. Like, it keeps me in the lines. Ain't he cute, y'all? Okay, let's go to the crown jewel of this website, the coloring book generator. This is where it gets really good. I already have one I generated using the from image option. This is the one I mentioned earlier with a little girl with the braids. And like I said, I only did it one time, and it came out pretty good, but without the braids. On this page, you can choose from image or from text. We'll be trying the from text option together in just a few. With the from image option, it gives you the upload box. Under that, you enter your story outline, and it has the Inspire Me option if you need a little help. The story outline can be super simple. For example, I did, a little girl named Maya builds her very first snowman after the season's first big snowfall. That's it. That's simple. Then under that, you select how many pages you want to generate, 5, 10, or 20. The 10 and 20 are premium features. I did the 5 pages. You can remove the watermark and then hit the Generate button. And here's the kicker. This only costs 8 credits. For a 5-page coloring book with a cover. That's wild. Now let's look at the one I did, and then we'll try the text-to-coloring book option together. You ready?
Let's read our first coloring book made on ColoringBook.ai called Maya Builds Her First Snowman. Maya looks out her bedroom window excitedly at the snowy yard, wearing her pajamas and pressing her face against the glass. Maya puts on her warm winter coat, scarf, hat, and mittens by the front door, getting ready to go outside. Maya rolls a big snowball in the yard for the snowman's body, pushing it across the snowy ground with determination. Maya carefully places the snowman's head on top and adds stick arms, a carrot nose, and buttons to complete her creation. Maya stands proudly next to her finished snowman, both of them smiling as snow gently falls around them.
Okay, so the text option is exactly the same, but instead of an upload box, you get text boxes. In the first box, it asks you to set your character. In that box, I inputted a little girl named Jordan. Then right below that, it asks you to input your story outline. And if you don't have one, just ask ChatGPT. The prompt I put in is super simple. It'll be in the description section for you. In that box, I entered, on Christmas Day, Jordan and her mom spent the afternoon baking cookies, but when the sweet smell filled the house, they realized half the treats had mysteriously vanished, until they caught their puppy covered in crumbs by the tree. Next, it asks how many pages you want to generate, 5 pages, 10 pages, or 20 pages. Then you've got your dimensions section again, same options as always. Then you hit Generate. We're doing 5 pages at 8 credits. And of course, I didn't make you wait. That took around 2 minutes, and this is what we got. Now, I will tell you, you don't have to use the text when you download it. It only downloads the pages. If you want the text, you just have to come back and grab it. But look at it, not too bad. That's the smallest Christmas tree, though. But look at the bad puppy. Now, I know you guys are wondering about the prices, so here they are laid out for you. Starter, $6.99 yearly, $9.99 monthly. Hobby, $13.99 yearly, $19.99 monthly. Professional, $27.99 yearly, $39.99 monthly. Business, $69.99 yearly, $99.99 monthly. So the yearly is definitely the way to go. Get that 30% discount if you can swing it. It's worth it, trust me. Now, if you want to publish anything, and let's keep it real, you're going to have to spend money to make money. You'll need to pay for the professional or business plan because those come with commercial rights. So if you're serious about selling these coloring books, that's where you need to be. All right, Royal Fam, time for some real talk. This company hit me up to check out their website, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll see what y'all got. At first, I wasn't sure after seeing how cheap the lowest plan was. But listen, if I'm bringing you this video, it's because I was actually impressed. Look, I work hard on these videos after my 9 to 5, so I'm not wasting time on something that doesn't work. Now, ColoringBook.ai, they delivered. Making pages was super easy, and y'all, it's cheap, like 10 cents a page cheap. And their new feature? You can make a full 5, 10, even 20-page coloring book with a storyline and matching characters in one click. I said, wait, what? Plans start at $6.99, which is wild. I really expected $19.99 or more.
Will you get stuff you don't like? Yeah, sometimes.
Is it perfect? Nah, it's AI, but it worked great without me having to regenerate 100 times. That's a win in my book. They did give your girl an affiliate link. You don't have to use it, but if you do, I get a small commission and it helps the channel. Either way, I'm only showing y'all stuff that actually works. So if this was helpful, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what you're making first. Coloring books for your kids, KDP, or classroom fun. I want to know. And if you're curious about my new text-to-speech find, click that next video. As always, learn, create, and reign the AI royal way. See you in the next one. Peace.